Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts.
Hey guys, it's James of the Chart Guys. It is Tuesday, February 20th. Gonna do my nightly video on gold. So gold is, where is my cursor? Is currently confirming this bearish candle that we had on Friday. You can clearly see that we have a pretty long-bodied red candle on increasing bear volume. So looking for some more consolidation here. The next support we're going to watch for is going to be this low here of 13.1910, and then for me a must hold is going to be at 13.09. And looking at the weekly, we lost that weekly upper Bollinger Band, back tested, rejected last week, and so what bulls want to do is they had this high here on the weekly, then consolidate to this low, and still a lower high here on the weekly. So the best case scenario for bulls at this point is to hold above this 13.09, form a higher low, and then potentially be an equilibrium pattern of lower highs and higher lows on this weekly as it gets tighter after such a strong bull move here. And that would be healthy range, and see if we break out one way or the other. But as of now, on the shorter term charts, bears are in control, the 4-hour and the hourly. You can clearly see that from the top, we've pulled back, consolidated, pulled back, and consolidated and pulled back as well. So looking at the 4-hour, the high of the bounce, 1345.80 is going to be the resistance that we need to watch for on this 4-hour chart. The hourly chart is also, 4-hour chart is not oversold yet, but the hourly chart is a little bit oversold. And you can clearly see on the hourly that resistance lines up with the 4-hour. We need to get above this 1345.80 resistance for the bulls here. So that's what you'll be watching for on intraday charts on gold. Looking at the dollar. Yeah. Remove this line. Looking at the dollar, clearly the daily is still setting lower lows. Remove these. Clearly still setting. Why? Come on. Sometimes think or swim. Okay, here we go. Dollar still setting lower lows on the daily. What the dollar bulls want to do is get above this recent high here of 90.567 on this bounce. That is a bullish candlestick that we had on Friday and confirming today. And so the next level is to see if we break this 90.567 level for the dollar bulls, and that will be bearish for the gold bulls. Looking at GDX. What GDX bulls want to do is they want to stay above this low of last week of 2143, and we are going to see another leg down, and we are likely going to test this 2084 support here on GDX. GDXJ, really the same thing. I want to see a hold of the low of 3067, or I think we're going to test this recent lows here of 2988. So that's an important level to watch, is the low of last week's candles on the gold miners. And again, I've been looking at this GDXJ monthly chart as it tightens. See where we're at on this. So again, we have a high, a low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low. And so a must hold level on this monthly chart for GDXJ is going to be 2988. And as this chart tightens, it's going to give us a nice signal for longer term monthly trend once it breaks out of here. And you can see it's come after a pretty big bull run here, back here, and then it's just consolidating here in a tightening range. So definitely eyes on this GDXJ monthly chart. I'm reminding you that this is setting up very nicely for a trade in either direction as we watch it develop. And again, I'm not going to I'm not going to predict the break, which way it's going to happen. I'm going to wait for the break to happen and confirm. So have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Again, let me just highlight those levels to watch for this week. First of all, for the bulls, they need to break above this high here of 1345.80. For the bears, next support they want to see break is going to be 1319.10, which is quite a ways away. If I'm looking at the 4-hour chart, let me see if there's any supports on the 4-hour here. Yeah, not much support either until on the 4-hour until that 1319.10. So that's the level I would want to hold above if I was a bull. And bears, I'd want to break that 1319.10 level. And again, if I was a bull, look for that 1345.80 break on gold. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember that the 4-hour chart is getting to oversold conditions, and can expect a bounce in the near future if we get to those levels on RSI. It would be really nice to get to those oversold conditions above this support level of 1319.10 for the bulls. That would be a nice entry right above that 1319.10 for the bulls if it gets close there on these oversold 4-hour conditions. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.